Hello everyone, happy Friday. Okay, so I'm here to tell you that you got to stop walking as your form of exercise. And you're all going to be like, what? But I preach about just moving your body and doing whatever the best that you can. But I'm telling you, when you're listening to this, why I'm saying walking should not be your only form of exercise. I do think that walking is fantastic for your physical, your mental health, aches, pains, injuries, general well-being. I think that, like, a bit of a prerequisite, everyone should go for a walk every single day for, at least 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes outdoors every single day. Go for a walk. 100%. I think that it is super duper important for your general health and well-being. But it should not be your only form of exercise. I think walking should just be a part of your day-to-day life. It shouldn't be your only form of exercise, and I'm going to tell you why in this little live talk. So, not to piss you off, but yes, walking, fantastic, but it should not be the be-all and end-all. It should be a minimum amount that you do each day, feel good, get out in the environment, feel good for your mental health, move your body, prevent aches and pains, all those good things. But what else should you be doing? And I think should be mandatory and just as important as drinking water, just as important as brushing your teeth, just as important as eating your protein, just as important as sleeping 7 hours a night, in my opinion, is doing resistance training. I know, not that exciting, but let me tell you why. So if you would like to have stronger bone density, hold strong with your bone density as you go through menopause and past that age. If you want to be able to run up and down the stairs, carry your groceries in, pick up your grandkids, pick up your kids, run around and play with them. If you would like to be able to get up and down out of a chair when you're 80 without assistance, if you would like to prevent the need of using a walking frame when you get older or needing a carer when you're getting older, if you would like to be able to clean your house independently, if you would like to be able to move houses on your own, if you would like to be able to just bloody get dressed on your own as you get older, if you want to improve your insulin sensitivity, if you want to look tight, toned, feel confident in your clothes, feel leaner in your clothes, if you want to improve your insulin sensitivity, if you want to improve your metabolism, if you want to improve your mental health, if you want to improve your confidence in yourself, then you should just be doing resistance training. Like, you get it. There's so many health benefits to doing resistance training that I honestly think it should be fundamental, essential, mandatory component of every single person's life. And it kind of is. Like, if you look at the general health physical activity recommendations by the government, strength training is in there. Cardiovascular and strength training, both. But often people just go, I don't have time, I'm just going to go for a walk. And yeah, I do agree that is fantastic, but I would rather do little snacks throughout the day, get up, do a little hot lap around the yard or your office block or whatever, go to the further toilet, park further away. You can snack on your steps, but you should then prioritize your available time to exercise by doing heavy strength training. And especially for your bone density and insulin sensitivity and feeling strong, and you feel freaking amazing when you can lift heavy weight. It just helps with your confidence as well, and your clothes are going to fit better. That's how you look tight and toned. But beyond that, look at your future self needs it. If you are over the age of 30 and you are not focusing on strength training, you are literally losing muscle by up to 1% every single year. And it accelerates the older that you get. It's not too late to start. The best time to start is right now. It is totally fine if you're 50 and you're like, shit, just get started right now. Super beneficial for your bone density, and I harp on about this so much because I myself, as a not even a 30-year-old yet, have experienced osteopenia and osteoporosis due to other things. But two things have really helped. Obviously, I had to go through the whole medication process because my bone density was so bad that, as a 25-year-old, I had osteoporosis. I'm not 25 now. As a 25-year-old, I did. So I had to go through the whole medication process. It was not fun. Side effects were not fun. Do not recommend. But also, resistance training really helped me heal my bone density. Now, without the assistance of medication, resistance training on its own probably wouldn't have fully reversed and re-healed my bones, but it is fundamental. You need to put that stimulus from gravity and the extra weight on your body. So it needs to be both, and also your muscles pulling on your bones, like all that stress on your bones causes that reaction to help it to hold strong, to build, and prevent the bone density loss. As you also get older, as a part of the menopausal process, different hormonal changes, you accelerate your muscle mass loss, so you need to be pushing your muscles hard to make them stick around. Now, I'm not talking the 2 kilo weights. The 2 kilo weights don't cut it. That is not enough. Think about this. If you go in the gym and lift the 2-3 kilo dumbbells because you're afraid to get bulky, then you should never pick up your kids again. Because your kids are heavier than 2 and 3 kilos, right? Like, your kids are more than 2 and 3 kilo dumbbells. So if you're worried about picking up 2 and 3 kilo dumbbells to get bulky, then you better stop picking your kids up because you're worried about getting bulky from picking your children up. Like, it just does not make sense. Like, your kids are like 15, 20, 30 kilos and you're picking them up. So wouldn't it be wise to go into the gym and lift heavier than what they weigh so you can be strong and able to pick them up and be fit and strong for it? Like, when you consider it in that way, lifting a 2 kilo dumbbell makes no sense. Doing bodyweight exercises makes no sense because it's not practical and functional for life. What if you can buy like freaking like 5 kilo bags of rice. What are you going to do? You're not going to pick it up, too scared to get bulky. Like, it makes no sense. Plus, honestly, I lift as heavy as I possibly can, right? I've been doing it consistently, 5 days a week. I don't miss on my training. Like, I go hell to the wall every single session. And folks, I am not bulky. Like, I am not bulky. I'm trying, and I'm still not bulky. And I look bulkier at the moment than I normally would because I'm holding a little bit more body fat because I'm at the peak of my building phase, about to start dieting. So I look a little bit bulkier because I'm holding a little bit more body fat than I normally do, and I still don't look bulky, and I'm lifting heavy. So lifting heavy alone is not enough to get bulky. Like, do not stress. You're not going to pick up a 10 kilo dumbbell and suddenly look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. It ain't work like that. So we need to quash that. We need to stop lifting 2 kilo dumbbells because it's simply not enough for your function, for your mobility, for your bone density. It's just not enough. Lifting heavy weights improves your insulin sensitivity as well because your muscles need glucose. So when you're training and using them, the muscles are trying to draw it in. Your body's going to get more sensitive. It's going to learn how to use carbs better. So it's better for your overall metabolism. Building muscle, holding more muscle increases your baseline metabolism a little bit as well. It's not a huge amount, but every little bit counts, right? Like, it all adds up over time. What else did I want to talk about this? Also, resistance training, full range of motion. Why? Because that is the best way to improve your mobility. Stretching is fantastic. I agree. Stretching feels good. I'm a yoga teacher. Like, I love stretching and yoga and moving, and it just feels really good. But that's not going to improve your mobility. To improve your mobility, the best is just train through full range of motion, biasing that stretch position in your resistance training. Really get into that deep stretch. That's the best way. Do your squats all the way down, as long as you can do it with good technique. But like, do your squats all the way to the ground. Do your lunges all the way to the ground. Full range of motion in your shoulder presses and things. That is how you get the best mobility for life functionally moving forward. The key to that is make sure your training program is well structured. It's hitting all the muscles in all the different angles, and it's really well balanced without junk volume. That's important. I can help you with that if you want help. But having like a good structured training program, doing the stuff you don't like and doing the stuff you like, doing the stuff you're good at and doing the stuff you're not good at, through the full range of motion, heavy is how you're going to improve your mobility, improve your physical function and fitness. Life's easier when you're stronger. If you've got big, strong legs, you can run up and down those stairs. You're not going to get as gassed. You're going to be fitter, right? Like, little things like that too that you don't realize how good being strong just makes life like next level. So yeah, that's my I don't know how long I've been ranting for, but thank you everyone for tuning into my rant about why walking just ain't it. It's beautiful. I love walking. I go for a walk every single day. I hit 10 to 12,000 steps every single day. It's so good for you, but it should not be the only form of exercise that you do, and you really need to prioritize lifting weights. How often? 3 times a week at a minimum. Give it a go. Like, 3 times a week as your baseline is fantastic. It can be 20 minutes. 20-minute sessions. You could do 3, full body sessions. You could do upper, lower, put, like full body. You could get into the gym, or even at home if you want to get some equipment. You just got to make sure you get more than your 2 kilo dumbbells. You could go in and do a leg day, and you could just do like hip thrusts, squats, and then you could do lunges. Or you could go in and do hip thrust, lunges, leg extension, hamstring curl. You don't even have to do a squat if you don't want to. You could do an RDL, a squat, hamstring curl, leg extension. Boom, done. I'd probably prefer to include a lunge movement because unilateral movements are better for stability and balance, so function later on in life. But you could do hip thrust, leg press, hamstring curl. That could be a workout. You could do walking lunges, Romanian deadlifts, and then leg extensions, hamstring curl. Boom, full. Like, you get the idea. You can go into upper body day. You could do a bench press, a lat pull down, lateral raises, and a row. 4 exercises. That's pretty much a decent start. Like, that's not going to take you that long. And then in your next upper body session, you might change it up a tiny little bit, and you might have like 2 different upper body and 2 different lower body sessions that you rotate between. So there's structure, it's repeated, so you can focus on progressive overload, but they're still short and sharp. So there's no excuse. You can totally get it done. I have like, where there's will, there's way. That's all I'm going to say. So hopefully that makes sense. And also stop being afraid to lift heavy, because your kids weigh more than the dumbbells that you are lifting in the gym. So, you're fine. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, folks. If you would like to know more about, like, if you want to have any help with, like, your training program, if you want a sample training program, message me training and I'll send you a free sample training program. But if you actually want one that's got full app access, video demonstrations, you can send me your technique to review, physio rehab support, all that extra beautiful stuff that can just help take it to the next level and give you confidence that you're moving well in the gym, then message me Live Stronger and I will give you all the details. I'll see you guys in the next one.